extraordinary crossroads of human history. Our actions, or failure to act, during the next 20 years, will determine the fate of the Earth and human civilization for centuries to come. This is a Make Our Great Century. There are massive problems ahead, as if we are heading for a new dark age.
Well, the magnitude 8.9
Global warming, climate change, nuclear weapons,
The latest breaking news story now. Syria says Israeli airstrikes on the Alba water stores.
But there is a more serious treat that endanger our life. Sugar.
Did all of a sudden the entire world just become a bunch of gluttons and sloths? All at the same time? I mean, get real.
Sugar is one of the essential basic ingredients used in 99% of the processed foods out there.
Definitely, for example, I don't, I'll eat fruit. Fruit has sugar in it, obviously. But if I can avoid any sugar at all in any drinks that I drink or foods, I try to avoid processed foods because it's hard to find one that doesn't have sugar in it.
It's not fair because people aren't given the information that they need if they're trying to make a good choice.
Seriously? This can't be true. Right. Well, everyone loves sugar. Who doesn't? The sweetness makes us so happy. But sugar been around forever, so why is it suddenly making us so sick? In 70s, when obesity and diabetes on rises, we were told dietary fat is the main culprit. Low-fat revolution was sparked, free fat products were dominated the market. Yet, the obesity in the world still increasing over the years. Where went wrong? You see, when the fat was removed, the food taste sucks. It had to be replaced with something. Food industry came out the solution, and that is sugar. Now we have low-fat products saturated with sugar. The food tastes great. In fact, it's so great until we can't put it down. Women should not have more than 6 teaspoons per day. Men, 9. But in this country, each person consumes 26 teaspoons per day. That's 40 kilos per year. Equivalent of 20 bags. This had explained the reason we are becoming fatter. So, how our body reacts to sugar.
Fructose is the sweet stuff that's in sugar, and high fructose corn syrup, sugar's newer and cheaper twin. Fructose can do damage to your body in ways we are just beginning to understand. What kind of damage? Let's start with the nerdiest part of the body, the brain. Just recently, scientists discovered a hormone called leptin. Leptin's job is to tell your brain that your body's had enough to eat. Guess what gets in the way of that job? Sugar. When you indulge in soft drinks and junk food, your brain has a hard time recognizing leptin, so you stay hungry longer and eat more than you should. This causes problems with your pancreas. Your pancreas produces insulin, which helps regulate your blood sugar. The more sugar you have in your bloodstream, the harder your pancreas has to work. And an overworked pancreas can lead to bad things: obesity, metabolic syndrome, and type 2 diabetes. And when you consider heart disease and liver disease, both of which can be caused by sugar, then yeah, sugar is bad.
What should I do? Pee through sweetener.